Super country, man. Super country. Some of y'all used to get a bat like this in the yard. Hope y'all know what a bat is. Yeah. Okay, let's get in here. So this bamboo brush works real good. And while I'm doing this, I'll tell you a little story about this beautiful pot. I don't know who made it, but I know it was homemade. And in a lot of communities, we have welding shops. Welding shops, you might say. We say welding shops. Like beef Wellington, we have welding shops out there. A lot of those type of little places, you know. And before they had a dish rag, they had a hand. And the hand is 99.9% effective at cleaning the dish. See that? All right, no. Your mama used that hand to clean you. You use a little baby. All right, so don't talk about the hand. Now, like I was saying, though, we have a lot of welding shops out here. The one thing about the welding shop is somebody always making something homemade, man. One time I went by my homeboy's house and they got these aluminum plates on the ground. About that thick right there. I said, man, what you doing with that, man? He said, my daddy building a boat. I said, oh, no, he ain't. He said, yeah, man, my daddy building a boat. Right there in the front yard, out of aluminum. You know? I said, man, y'all some smart folks, man. And all out of Cajun country, they got some smart people, man. Some of the best engineering you ever want to see come from simple people. Half of them ain't graduate. They ain't had time for no school. They had to work the fields. They had to work the bayou. They had to get them shrimp. Run behind that crab, you know? They had time for no daggone school. And they ran $1 million businesses. The bayou was built on shrimp. It's like we built this city on rock and roll. So the guy I got this pot from never gave me this pot. It was his pot. His daughter and wife, one of his daughters and wife, two of his daughters, They wanted me to have the pot. And he fed everybody and their mama in this pot. This pot has fed so many people. It's a privilege for me to have it. And I'm not gonna tell you no lie. When I close my eyes, I'm giving this pot to somebody who gonna use it like the man who it belonged to used it. Because I appreciated my time with it. And I'm gonna tell you why I love this pot. You could feed 50, 60 people. You could feed 1,000 supermodels with this pot. 1,000 supermodels. Now let me just learn y'all a little something now. You see inside this pot, this black stuff? You can scrub that like this pretty black skin. And you ain't never gonna get that out. But some of the smart people, they'll tell you what that is. See, the water that we use out the tap, it has chemicals in it. And we need those chemicals in it. All right? Argue with somebody else about that. We need those chemicals in it. You got reality, and you got actuality. And I live in actuality. I live in that form of reality. So you need those chemicals in it. So those chemicals that's in the water, that stuff we used to drink out the hose pipe, the chemicals that's in it have a reaction with the heat when you warm that pot up to cook in it. And so you just had that little black ring right there. That's all that is. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Ain't gonna hurt a thing. So this is just the pre-wash to the wash. You know? It's just pre-wash. That's all that is. Now I ain't gonna throw a chef bowl because I want to eat more gumbo out that bowl. I've been trying to buy one of these Pyrex full cup measuring cups for a while now. Every time I buy one, sous chef break it. About to kick her butt out. She got to go. You know? So anyway, that pot, you go around now to the Asian store and get you one of these bamboo brushes. It's better than Brillo, and it's natural for y'all natural people. You know? So them chemicals react with that pot, and that's what gives it that little color. All right. Now I'm gonna ravel up this dang hose pipe because somebody need a size 13 Jean-Claude Van Damme upside the head. I'm gonna tell you why this is stupid. You see this spigot right there? It ain't much holding this thing in that wall now. And copper is very soft and easy to kink. So when you got a big old nice hose pipe like this $100 hose pipe right there, the last thing you need is a god doggone mess. But that's somebody being lazy with a lazy tail. And that's a problem. As lazy as I am, all right, I'm dyslexic. Let's see if we can work through this. There we go. Now, if you got one of them phobias against snakes, I can see you not wanting to touch this thing. I can really see that. And I'm sorry for you. Sorry you had a bad experience. No, I got issues. I got a lot of issues. And if you want to learn about my issues, read the book. Read the book. Watch these videos, man. I ain't doing nothing but wasting your time. That's all I'm doing. But I tell you what, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun wasting it. All right, now, this must be the new hose. This sucker is stiff. All right, so let's make a big pile. And I like for that to be kind of, let's make a big pile. Yeah, we need some sun out so this hose will uncrinkle. Ooh, woo. What in the heck is coming out of my bowels, man? Man, y'all heard that? I'm not editing that out the video either. Okay, so I see the problem. This hose is new and it needs some heat from the sun to warm it up so that it'll lay down. That's the problem. So I was talking all that yang about how dumb that was, and now I understand. And that's why sometimes you gotta walk in the shoes of the other person, so you understand. And I could have did a better job, but I'm not. Ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Man, I had a lady try to pick me up today, man. I was riding my bike with my little tights on, and she said, hey. I said, what's up with it, man? She said, come see. I said, come see, come ça? For all my Cajuns out there. Come see, come ça? She said, no. She was like, mira, mira. She said, are you in a relationship? I said, yeah, baby. Now down here, look, I don't want y'all to start all that trash and that trouble for me. But down here, we call everybody baby. You know what I'm saying? I said, yeah. 24 years. Now see, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. I always wash the hose pipe off when I'm done. That's just an old habit. That ain't changing for y'all. You know? So, all right, now we're gonna season this pot.